What's up, everybody? It's the BOB, and I'm here with the solo edition of Around the Table with Big Bob and the Maestro, podcast that we talk about whatever we want. Unfortunately, Maestro couldn't make it today; had some a family emergency, uh, unfortunately. But we got the show must go on. But we gotta make sure we think about Maestro and his family, and let's hope that they get through some tough times. Um, I wanted to throw together an episode. We just finished season 3 of SimWorld Prep. Now, keep count, that's the end of our fourth season because we had the Ground Zero season as well. So Ground Zero, 1, 2, and 3, a lot of great talent that has come through SimWorld Prep, moved on to SimWorld U, and maybe moving on to SWBA here next season. Uh, I really thought this would be an easy episode. So I sat down and I go, I'm going to make a 10-man roster of what if I were to build a team with all the talent that has come through SimWorld Prep, what would that team look like? A lot of people know. I don't even want to call it a running joke, but the running joke with me is uh, if they ain't 7 foot tall, then I don't want them on my team. And that's from top to bottom. You'll see a little bit of that with this. And remember, I'm not saying that these are necessarily the best players at this position. This isn't an all-time 10-man roster. That would be difficult, just as this was difficult. I started making an honorable mentions list. Told myself I would cap that at 3, and I stopped putting people on at 8. um, but let's get started. Actually, I do want to get started with. I had a couple of side. Um, I got my 10-man team, my honorable mentions, and a couple other little side things that I want to go over. So first off was what could have been, and that was Olvin Carballo. He was bowlowing out whenever he was with Southeast Select, and he unfortunately suffered an injury 6 games into his season. In I believe it was season 2, and never really recovered. But he was a dominant force in that short period of time that he was there. Um, my other one, WTF did y'all do, Indy? Resurred, come on. This man was supposed to be the next big name, the next big 6'10, 250 plus pounds, supposed to dominate. I don't, I mean, I guess I could have put anybody from Indy on this list uh, because the stripes the Indy stripes could not, they just couldn't. I, they couldn't. I can't. They couldn't. Um, honorable mentions. I'm gonna throw a couple honorable mentions out there, and this is I'm not going through all 8 that I have down here. All the ones that I wish I could have put on there. Kevon Jackson, loved him. Great. The dunk god. Wish I could have him on this team that I put together. Azunda Bazaka had his up and down start to his career in season 2. Really balled out in season 3 of SimWorld Prep. You have, in my opinion, a top 3 um, playmaker in SimWorld Prep history, Vincent Magic. Um, Losi Thomas bumped him out at the end. Uh, really wanted that the defensive kid on the team. Again, bumped him out. You'll see names missing like Lacerius Outlaw, Jameson Johnson. Can't put everybody on the team. Um, and those are some blatant people that I have left off. Suna Chapa. I said I was going to go through my whole list. Suna Chapa, Almighty Saul, Alex Rodriguez, all these guys. Um, Bronny James, not on my list. Can't do it. DJ Wagner, not on my list. Uh, that, let's jump into it. I'm gonna start from the bottom. I'm gonna start at the bigs. Starting at center for me, I got to go with the monster, the defensive monster, Victoria Ilgauskas. You put him down there in the paint, and you're not scoring. He's not as athletic as some of the other guys. You can run by him, but you get him down in that paint. and good luck. You're not going to get a shot off. You might get your shot off, but it ain't going anywhere if you are posting him up down low. Have backing him up, very athletic, big Tyson Simpson. Um, Started his career with the North, ended his career with Beyond the Arch, suspecting that he's going to be a now. People don't have him up there. I think people are forgetting about him, but I do have him going in the lottery of the SWBA draft. I just think that talent. I mean, most players don't make it. Um, that get drafted, they just don't. So I think someone will take a shot on him early, and I think it's well deserved. Moving on to power forward, Mister Everything uh, in season one of SimWorld Prep, and that was Trey Hunt. Did it all. You saw him everywhere. He was the face of SimWorld Prep until the controversy came down. But uh, pairing him up with Victoria Solgauskas, I'm already going to say you're not scoring. You're not scoring 30 points on this team right now just with those two down there. Um, and then add in my backup power forward, Monty Parson. Um, Good luck. Good luck. No matter who's on the court, whether it's Trey Hyman with Ilgauskas, Tyson Simpson with Hyman, Parsons with Ilgauskas, it don't matter. Uh, you're not scoring down low. Uh, I wanted to move into small forward. Got to start getting that offensive firepower. You can't have all defense. I mean, it's the world we live in today. You got to have some scoring. My small forwards, I went Arthur Lattimore, Kai Killens. Um, Two more kids that were just everywhere. And I think one of the things that really sticks out to me um, with Lattimore is we go back to that. I believe it was the McDonald's All American game, where uh, oh man, the Legacy Legends, Legacy. Can't remember off the top of my head. Came back and won at the end when you had that lineup of Ilgauskas. I think it was Ilgauskas, Simpson, Arthur Lattimore. I think who they have at I can't remember, but we had 4, 6, 10, and higher on the court at the same time, and they came back. I'm just saying. That's y'all laugh at me, but that lineup, them big lineups, there's something. There's something to it. And Kai Killens again, just he's a baller. Shooting guard, gotta go with the kid that hit. Was it 143 threes, 153 threes in a season? Trey Turner, gotta have him on the team. Um, Backing him up is the greatest scorer in SimWorld Prep history, Cooper Kingy Cross. Cooper Kingy Cross was unstoppable in the Ground Zero season. He wasn't even supposed to be the star of that team, but everything that they did with the Washington Stars, everything that he put it all out there on the line. He was someone who, no matter what, he was going to get his, and he was going to lead his team. Uh, 32.5 points a game, I believe, is what he scored that season. Nobody has averaged over 27 something. I think Jafet Towns, Cooper Flag, they battled it out last season, and I think Bronny James and DJ Wagner. I think those might be just off the top of my head. I think those might be the top four outside of Cooper that were all-time scoring in SimWorld Prep. Fact check me. Let me know. Um, but yeah, Trey Turner, Cooper King, Cross, shooting guards, got to have that offensive firepower. Point guard, who haven't I mentioned yet on the team? I mentioned him, haven't mentioned him on the team yet. I gotta go. You can put him anywhere on the court from 1 to 5. Cooper Flag, can't not have Cooper Flag on this team. He is elite. When he comes out of the SWU in SimWorld U in what would it be, the SWBA season 5, I believe, is when he'll be eligible to be drafted, or he'll be eligible to be drafted He's not eligible right now. So whatever. Y'all know what I'm saying. Um, best SimWorld prep, probably best overall SimWorld prep player that we've had. Uh, Possibly he's gonna be one of the greatest Duke players ever to come through SimWorld U. Um, can't not have him out there, and the facilitation that he brings with his size, with his athleticism, with his everything, can't not have him on the court. Now, last pick, last guy on the team. He's the glue guy. He's the guy who's going to do. He's going to practice 150%. He's going to show up early. He's going to leave late. He's going to make sure that all his teammates are doing everything they're supposed to do. Got to have Enzo Wolf on this team. Yeah, just got to have him. He is everything that you want in a teammate. Doesn't have the flashy stat, but he doesn't need the flashy stats. He is the guy that, whether it's in practice or on the court, off the court, at dinner, wherever, he is that glue guy that is just going to keep everybody together. He's going to have everybody rally for the team, uh, and he is going to motivate every single person on that team. I did not pick a coach team, which I just thought about right this second, and there is a lot of coaches that I can pick from, and I would have to go with, you know what? I don't know. I don't know. There's too many to pick from. Coach Dodge, Coach Bellardi, Coach Dries Williams, Coach Drayton, Coach Pope, Coach Lee. There is a lot of Coach Ben Hayes, I believe. There's of um, a lot of good coaches in SimWorld Prep uh, that have won championships or made it to the championship games. Coach Lee did it back-to-back seasons. Um, yeah, Drayton won. Coach Dodge won this past season. Coach Pope won. Yeah, I can't pick one right this second. They all have their own. They all have their own thing that they bring to the court, and I'll just go Coach Dodge. Whatever. Just what she was able to do. Um, go with her. Throw her on that court. Um, and we could have all the other coaches as the assistants. Have Coach Williams out there to coach up that defense, and Coach Pope coach up that offense. Coach Josh can hold it together. Coach Drayton can have those really, really intense practices and motivational speeches. I'm rambling on now. But I think, let me know what you guys think. Cooper Flag, Enzo Wolf, Trey Turner, Cooper King Cross, Arthur Lattimore, Kai Killens, Trey Hyman, Monty Parsons, Victoria Sokalsis, Tyson Simpson. If you were to build your own 10-man team, not saying the best players ever, if you were to build a team of all the stars, all the players that have come through SimWorld Prep in the 4 seasons that it has been around, what would your team look like? Uh, I appreciate you guys as always for listening. Maestro, you're here with all of us. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.